Hi there, my name is Yamila Rollan Escalona, and I am the founder of Yaya por Vida. We are a nonprofit harm reduction and recovery community organization traveling from Miami all the way up to St. Lucie County. If you're hearing this video today, you have made the decision to save a life, to be prepared in the event of a overdose emergency due to drug use. Whether you are curious about recovery, whether you are recreationally using or just trying to keep a friend or family member safe, again, you have made the right decision today to learn about Narcan, how to use it, and how to store it. This is the Narcan that you've received from your provider today. By all means, at any point in time, you can ask for this particular kit, which does include 2 nasal sprays of Narcan at 4 milligrams each, anytime, at any amount from your provider. This is completely complimentary from us. We are funded by DCF. All of this comes to us for free. So please also be wary of any provider that will ask for you to pay for this. So just a quick update there. How do you use this? How do you administer it? What are the signs of an overdose? This is going to be a very quick explainer video of how you use this particular life-saving medication. And if you have any other questions or would like the full hour training, by all means, please reach out to us at connect@yayaporvida.org. We're going to go ahead and start. First thing you want to do in the event of an overdose, let's go ahead and talk about the signs. These are opioid overdoses specifically. That's what Narcan helps saves lives for. Nowadays, as everybody knows, we have a huge influx of overdoses stemming from fentanyl. Fentanyl is not specifically found in opioids. It's also nowadays found in stimulants such as cocaine, crack, meth, and even some other designer psychedelics like MDMA, for example, benzodiazepines like Xanax. There's a lot of pressed pills out on the street. You don't know what you're getting nowadays, so it is very important to always carry Narcan at home with you, out on the street at any point in time. You never know what situation you're going to fall into, either with a neighbor or with a friend. First thing, if you see a person laying out or slumped out and they are slightly discolored, their lips, their nails, the nail beds of their feet are completely blue, purple, or gray, depending on their complexion. This is a physical sign of overdose. They are also potentially doing the death gargle, which sounds like snoring. They are not sleeping. This is another sign that they're unfortunately on their way out. They're struggling to breathe. First thing that you want to do before anything is please make sure that you call 911. Very important. If you call 911, there is no need for you to advise them that you are attempting to save the life of someone that has potentially suffered an overdose. With saying that they are not breathing and unconscious will provide the proper and immediate EMT attention right away. Next thing, we want to make sure that before we do any administration of this particular medication, which by the way is a non-narcotic, it is safe both for adults and children, you want to make sure that they are truly unconscious. You go ahead and grab your fist, and if you're watching this video, go ahead and do a quick sensitivity test so you know how tough this is, how tough this feels. Go ahead and grab your fist and press your sternum, press your knuckles into your sternum. The harder you go, the more you're going to feel bone to bone pressing against the sternum. It's pretty rough. You want to do that to the individual that you're trying to save. If they're completely unresponsive, at that point, you want to go ahead and start the process of administering Narcan. First, you want to check if their airways are completely clear of any possible obstruction. You want to make sure that during the breathing process, the breath-to-breath process, that you are not going to hurt them any further. Make sure that you have them completely laid down flat on their back. And you want to go ahead and start doing rescue breaths. Rescue breaths are very, very easy. If you want your provider or you to reach out, for us to reach out to you, or otherwise to get portable face masks or face shields for this process, please let us know. We're able to give that to you for free. Quick rescue breaths. What you want to do is, after you've checked that all airways and passageways are completely clear, you want to go ahead and press the individual's nose. Once you press the individual's nose, please make sure that the head is nicely rested towards the back, right on the floor, wherever it is that you've decided to lay them back flat. And you want to administer mouth to mouth. The key is doing 2 quick breaths and 3 slow breaths. Those 2 quick breaths is to stimulate, and so are the slow breaths. The slow breaths, you want to do it in an interval of slow 5 seconds each breath. Once you do that, go ahead and get the Narcan. You take it right out of the kit. If by any chance you can't get to this video, this is a panic inducing situation, you will have instructions both inside of the packet and within the emergency packet. You peel here, you peel open the device right here, and all you have to do is stick this nasal spray, this device, right into their nose. You have the plunger right here. You don't need to even out the nasal passageways. One administration is good for the first amount. Keep in mind that you might have to administer more than 1 Narcan. We don't know what amount or dosage or type of opiate or even mixtures of other drugs could be in the individual system. That might take a little longer or more doses of Narcan to have the individual come back. Once you do that, you want to wait about 2 to 3 minutes to see if the Narcan has worked. If you have to administer again, there is a second nasal spray in your kit. Again, every kit includes 2. And please keep in mind that the individual might wake up completely disoriented, confused, potentially angry. This does cause immediate withdrawal symptoms that could last up to 30 to 90 minutes. If you're able to stay with an individual for that point, it is very important, as them using within that time period could potentially cause the onset of another overdose. So it is very important that you stay with them within that time. If you are not able to stay with them within that particular time period, please make sure that you lay them in a fetal position, making sure that if there is any potential for seizures or them rolling back again, we don't want them to choke. We want to make sure that they are in a resting rescue position. Make sure that one of the knees are bent and the other leg is completely extended to avoid a rollover. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to get some Narcan today and being prepared for your family and friends. If you also would like fentanyl test strips, please also reach out to us directly at connect@yayaporvida.org. Have a great one.